so this is a good one. I got something exciting for you. So summer's around the corner, and I know right now we're sitting at home, but sometimes people do go out still to the parks, and also when hopefully this will be over soon, and we can really go out. So for all my sun lovers, especially I live in Arizona, so pretty much the sun here is year round. So even in the winter, we constantly have the sun. So most important thing in skincare, to be quite fair, especially for people who really don't want to invest too much, don't want to do too much. If you're not gonna like correct something, at least protect it. Okay, so just protect it, and you're not gonna have sun damage, which is early aging and sunspots and so forth, and obviously cancer. But so a lot of people don't use sunscreen just because it's greasy, it's white, it's thick, it makes you more oily, your foundation goes wrong on it, and a bunch of reasons, but they are all excuses, okay? And after today, you're going to have no excuses not to ever wear sunscreen. This can be your moisturizer, this can be your foundation, your powder, your everything, okay? So let's start with just the body. I have a really nice one that I really like. This is the Copper Tone Glow 50 SPF. And you know those oils that kind of highlight and everything? I mean, they're great. I want to try them. But this one kind of does the same thing. And it's really nice. So I hope you can see it. It does have a bit of a sheen. So right now I'm kind of pasty. So it kind of... But imagine if you're tan and then you have that on top and you're going to some pool party. You want to be smart about the sun, but you want to look good. There you go. And it really smells good, so I like it. All right, so that's one. Again, Copper Tone 50 SPF Glow. I think I got it at like Walmart. So really nice. I like it. All right, another one for the under eye, It Cosmetics. So It Cosmetics in general, I love their products because they're very conscious about their ingredients, and a lot of them are anti-aging. So it's not I mean, definitely I am one that sins from what I'm about to say. But when you invest in skincare and you're trying a lot and you're applying a lot of good stuff, and then you're gonna go with something cheap and bad ingredients that's gonna do the opposite, so you're kind of defeating the purpose. So the best situation is from A to Z, just have everything work for your skin, good ingredients, anti-aging and complementary, and nothing bad for your skin. So either way, so this is a CC Cream 50 SPF for your under eye, 50 SPF. And it's not thick because most people that think about It Cosmetics concealers, it's the thick ones, full coverage. They kind of get in your creases. They're hard to blend. This one is not. It's more of a serum, anti-aging brightening serum, and it's really nice. It goes really easy. Has this little thing. I never use it like that, but if you want to look at what shade is this, just for the reference, light. Again, it's not very light for light, and I'm sure they have fair, but you see how easy it is to move it around. So again, just put it on your fingers, dab, 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 the eye area. And you want to protect your eye area. I mean, usually you will have sunglasses, I'm guessing, right? But again, the sunglasses is just what you see. It doesn't eliminate the sun or the UV from all the rest of your angles. And your eye area is the one that's going to show your aging the fastest, the sooner, right? It's going to be your crow's feet, I think that's how you guys call it. And when I say guys, I'm not American, by the way. So therefore, weird words. um, I always confused why it's called crow's feet. I think a crow is a bird. I don't know. Either way, somebody can explain that to me, please go. But either way, so you really want to protect that because it's a very delicate and thin skin. That's going to be your first place when you're going to see that. So yeah, check it out. I love this. I do recommend. All right, now for just sunscreen on your face, nothing from cosmetics, just that. So I have three that I really like, and they're not going to give you any kind of casting, any whiteness. It's great for people who are oily. Just use this as a moisturizer, your morning moisturizer, and that's it, and go. So one is the Kula Sport, and it lasts a long time, but I love them. I love their whole line, actually, for sunscreen. Again, it's nice and white, right? But look, boom, it's like a gel. It's like a serum. It goes so fast. And there we go. No white, nothing. So easy. I love this product. Another one, a little bit cheaper, is from Neutrogena. It's the Hydra Boost Water Gel. Okay, those are going to be your key. So again, at some point I'm going to do a little bit more on Korean. And again, I prefer Korean sunscreens because they are obsessed with protecting their skin against the sun. Um, but the key words that you're looking for to avoid that white and thick and oily are words like gel and water. So this is definitely one of them. And same thing. I mean, here's the product, right? That's it. That's all it took, right? Nice and easy. So again, this is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. But this one is 30 and the Kula is 50 and it's sports. So if you're going to go out running, jogging, hiking, something like that, you're going to be sweating. So actually this is the one you want to take with you. Just throw it in your bag. You can always reapply, people. You can always reapply. And then this one is Korean one. It's Haralabo. I love them because they're all based on hyaluronic acid. So same thing. All right, here we go. Looks white, but it ain't. Done. Poof, magic. So these are also the ones that I like to, not the sports, but anything with the Korean ones, I do like applying on my baby, and he doesn't have sensitivity. So if you're going to apply anything like that for your kids that isn't kid-proof, put it somewhere like on the wrist just to make sure they're not going to have any reaction, or like on their foot or something like that. But he never has anything. And yeah, so I like this one. All right, next, more like makeup, okay, ish. First of all, primer, elf. Okay, so this one I kind of do only in the summer because it's antioxidant enriched skin protector, 50 SPF. That's why I love it. Invisible tint. So this one has a tint, so you can even use it on its own. You can use this, for example, if you're oily and you have big pores and you want to have your sunscreen, you want to mattify your face, and you want to even out your skin tone, but you don't want to place makeup. You don't have time, you're not into it for whatever reason, not right? No one cares. So this one does have a bit of a tint, and check it out. So again, for me and my dry face, we're not, get it, better squeeze. So I'm not a big fan of it any other time besides summer, because I do need it to be, I need to be sweaty for me to say that I need this. But either way, so you see the consistency. So it is thick. You see there is tint. It's going to even out your skin tone. All right. It's 50 SPF and it blurs out and fills up. So it has a bit of that consistency of pore filling primers. So that's exactly what it is. So you can definitely place this. So if I want to do like a dewy foundation, I can use this and go with my dewy because I'm a dry girl. But if you're oily, just use this one, and it's awesome. So you really have no excuses, okay? You can use your primer as your sunscreen. Great tip. I love that product, by the way. All right, more about sunscreens, tinted sunscreens. So if it's a sunscreen that is tinted, boom, you already avoided that white casting because it's tinted, right? Okay. So one of the products that I really love is from Elta MD Skincare. So this one, and they have a few. They have more for oily skin, more like mattifying and stuff like that, waterproof. But I got it for me, so it's a moisturizing one with hyaluronic acid. Sheer and lightweight. That's how I like it. So it comes with a pump, okay? So same thing. And for me, honestly, I do see how it balances out my skin tone a little bit. So you have this, right? And same thing. You see, it just goes on, and I don't know if you can tell, but there is a bit of a tint in it. For me personally, it is enough, especially if I really don't have a lot of I don't know, breakouts or sun damage, and if I do, I'm okay with showing my imperfections. I'm not trying to hide them, obsessively, but I'm okay with that. So I really like that, especially on top of that, I'll go with a powder that I'll show you in a moment. And just together, something like a sheer moisturizer or a light moisturizer or something like this with a bit of a powder if you're not going for that heavy look of makeup, but you do, I don't know, you want to play, you want to do more, or just for the heck of it. So I really like that combination. Now for more matte, this is from Ulta, okay? This is 30 SPF, broad spectrum 30 SPF, tinted mineral face lotion, matte finish. Cool? And it is matte. Like, you're going to put this on, it's going to mattify you. but it's not going to dry you out. So you are somebody like me who's more on the drier side. I mean, I do make sure that I have a lot of good hydration on my skincare before I apply this, because I am scared. But that's just me. But this is really good. Again, it does have a tint and it does modify. So it's kind of not exactly shiny, but you see this one? All right, so if I kind of move it around, and by the way, sorry for my nails, but all the nail salons are closed, and you know, that's the situation. So it's not, I mean, yeah, for me it's matte, and it's gonna dry out, and it's gonna be matte, okay? Just trust me, okay? It's matte. You're gonna like it. All right, a few more. So, Bare Minerals. Same thing, it has a light to medium build-up coverage, and it has 30 SPF, hyaluronic acid tinted gel. So I guess I'm showing them, so I'll show this one as well. My battery's about to die, so let's go fast. Boom. And I really like this one. Love. And I love putting a little bit of powder on top. Now this one, I really enjoy this. Alginist 30 SPF Tinted Radiance Moisturizer. This has a lot more coverage than standard tinted moisturizer. I mean, this is kind of like a foundation, even though it's called moisturizer. So, in my opinion. See what I mean? Yeah. Has a lot more tint to it than some other ones will have. Just gonna go this way so you can kind of see. I really like this one. And if it's, again, Alginist is a really great line, and I got this from Hot Look. Alginist is one of the brands they also carry and have really good discounts. And every single time, sometimes they will have different products, so you'll have to wait maybe another round, or they're not going to have all the colors. So sometimes I don't get what I want just because they don't have the tone that I'm looking for. But I love them. And I tried, and it was the wrong tone. But I loved it so much, so I actually purchased it from Sephora. I had 20% off, so I just rolled with it. Another one that I like, actually this one does not have an SPF. It was just here in the room. My bad. Oh, by the way, so Rimmel Long Lasting. It's a really nice foundation, and I like the doe foam. So it's matte, long lasting. Cool. Not very expensive, but this one has 20 SPF. So again, really nice, and it looks great on photos. My first few videos, because I did so many of them, but definitely the first video, that's what I was wearing. All right, last but not least, the powders. So why powder? Because you can always reapply. You know what, people, they do their full makeup, they have the sunscreens, like, well, after 2 hours I have to reapply, but how? I'm not going to put moisturizer on my skin because I have makeup. Who said it has to be a moisturizer? All right, so you have these, again, back to It Cosmetics. Now there's a lot of like mineral natural lines that will have it like in a little brush inside the little tube and a little brush on the top, so you can always just kind of dust it on yourself. But I really enjoyed these ones. One is Radiant, so this one, I think it's the Radiant. I hate their names, they're so long. Either way. One is Radiant, one is Matte, not sure. These two are medium, and airbrush perfecting powder, sheer to full coverage, blah blah blah, and this one is fair. Either way, so all of them have 50 SPF. So this can be, it's like a powder foundation, but again, anything like this, it depends how you apply it. So if you're gonna go with something like this and buff it in the skin, it's gonna be a foundation. If you're gonna go with a bit of a looser powder brush, for example, I don't need medium right now, I'm fair. So let's, for example, apply this, right? So if you're gonna go with something light and you already have some sunscreen on, you can just kind of go like this. Or if you already use this as a foundation, but you don't want to put powder on top of powder on top of powder, so just take something a bit more of loose on top and just kind of reapply it in this way, especially if you're like at work or you're walking around or doing your shopping, you want to retouch your makeup and you're going to retouch your sunscreen. I know you do that, so might as well apply some sunscreen on top of it. Why not? All right, so like I said, no excuses now. I want you all to be smart in the sun. Wash your hands. Use a nail brush. And let me know when the nail salons are open. Your girl is in need. Serious need. Yeah. If you have any tips, by the way, what to do with the nails until then, also let me know. Kind of losing my mind here. Trying to be creative. I don't like my creativity with my nails. It doesn't look good. All right, so till next time. Have a good one.